Okay, so we will look at some more examples for finding moment of inertia, then we will wind up today. So here one example is given. Find the moment of inertia of given section about x-axis of plane lamina. Okay. Now what x-axis here? So here it is not mentioned to find moment of inertia about centroidal axis, but it is asked to find the moment of okay. Here centroidal x-axis is mentioned. Okay, so we need to find the first. We need to locate the centroidal axis of this section. Okay, what will be the first step first? Okay, we will divide this lamina into simple parts. So ये complex component है यहाँ पे. Okay, and dimensions are given to us that this side is 60 centimeter. Okay, here dimensions are given in centimeters. So whatever unit of moment of inertia will be there, that will be centimeter is to 4. So dimensions are given here. So first we will divide this section into simple sections. Okay. So how we can divide these into simple sections? I can divide it in this way. Okay. So here you can see first section will be simple rectangle and second section will be a quarter circle. Quarter circle means जो पूरा सर्कल होता है उसका 1/4 portion, that is called quarter circle. Okay, so we have first step, we have divided the section into simple sections. Okay. And I will also put the reference axis. Okay. So this one is reference y-axis and my reference x-axis will be passing from bottommost edge. Okay, so this is my reference x-axis and reference y-axis. Okay, so whatever distance you have to measure from these reference axes. So now we have divided this section into section number 1 and 2 means rectangle and a semicircle. So we will analyze now section by section. Okay, so we will take first section, section 1. Okay, section 1 is a simple rectangle. Okay, section number 1 is a simple rectangle. Okay. And I will also mention the reference axis. So here is my reference y-axis, and here would be my reference x-axis. Okay. So what is this distance? Let me use other color. Okay. This distance is 30 centimeter. And what are the dimensions of this rectangle? The height of this rectangle is 30 centimeter again, and width of this rectangle is 60 centimeter. So what would be the area of this rectangle? So A1 will be equal to 30 multiplied by 60. What will be the value of x1? x1 means location of center of gravity of this rectangle in x direction. Okay, अभी rectangle का center of gravity कहाँ पे आएगा? Exactly at the center. Okay.
20.
कितना आएगा? x1
30.
again called
25.
x1 means x direction के अंदर. This is 60, not 50. Okay, ये 60 है, not this is not 50.
Okay.
Okay, so it is at a distance 30. Yes, x1 is equal to 30. यहाँ पे मेरा center of gravity है, and y1 will be equal to y1 कितना आएगा?
45.
Exactly 45. Okay, so this is half distance is 15. 15 plus this distance. Okay, so it will be equal to 45. 15 plus 30 is equal to 45. As simple as that. And let's calculate the moment of inertia about its center of gravity here only. Okay, Ixg1. Okay, Ixg1. What do you mean by Ixg1? Means moment of inertia of this rectangle about its own x-axis. Okay, ये जो रेक्टेंगल है, सिर्फ ये रेक्टेंगल, उसकी x-axis की अगेंस्ट में मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया मींस ये जो पर्पल हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन है अभी, सॉरी पिंक कलर की हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन है, उसके अगेंस्ट में. ओके, सो व्हाट इज द इक्वेशन ऑफ मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया ऑफ रेक्टेंगल? BD क्यूब बाय 12. ओके, अभी किसका क्यूब लेना है और किसका नहीं लेना है? Here this x-axis or x-axis of this rectangle is cutting which edge? Is cutting this vertical edge. Okay. तो vertical edge का dimension क्या है? 30 centimeter. Okay. So we will take 30 cube multiply by b. B is 60. Okay, so 60 multiplied by 30 cube by 12. Okay, whatever the answer will be. This is moment of inertia of this section 1, means rectangle about its own center of gravity. Keep this thing in mind. Okay, so this much data we will keep aside, and now we will focus on section number 2. Okay, section number 2. Now what is section number 2? It is a semicircle. And see, let's locate it first. Okay, so first I will place the reference y-axis and reference x-axis. अभी मेरा सेमी सर्कल कहाँ पे है, कितने डिस्टेंस पे है? okay, let's discuss this. तो यहाँ पे सेमी सर्कल का ये जो ये वाला पॉइंट है वो कितने डिस्टेंस पे है? उसका हाइट मुझे मालूम है 30 सेंटीमीटर. बट x डायरेक्शन में ये डिस्टेंस कितना होगा? What will be this distance? That is a question mark. Do anyone have any idea what would be the distance?
30.
Exactly, it is 30. Okay, so those who are not getting, तो यहाँ पे इसका हाइट दिया है 30 सेंटीमीटर. ओके, विच इज इक्वल टू रेडियस ऑफ दिस सेमी सर्कल. अभी रेडियस 30 है तो ये वाला पोर्शन है वो भी 30 होगा. दिस इज 30. और मेरा टोटल लेंथ कितना है? टोटल विड्थ 60. तो 60, दिस 60 माइनस दिस 30, so this distance will be 30. So keep this thing in mind. Okay, so we will first locate a semicircle over here. So at the distance of 30 from reference x-axis, and at a distance of 30 from reference y-axis, I will place a point and simply draw a semicircle. So this is my second section. Okay. Now what will be the area of this semicircle? Sorry, not semicircle, quarter circle. इस क्वार्टर सर्कल का एरिया कितना होगा? ओके, सो व्हाट इज द एरिया ऑफ अ सर्कल? पूरे सर्कल का एरिया कितना होता है? पाई आर स्क्वायर. और ये सर्कल का कितना पोर्शन है? 1/4 पोर्शन. ओके, क्वार्टर मीन्स 1/4. So area of this quarter circle is equal to pi r square by 4. Okay. Now we will locate x2 and y2 for this quarter circle. Okay. So is quarter circle we have also seen for quarter circle. Quarter circle में okay. Let's talk first about semicircle. Okay, semicircle जो होता है, सेमी सर्कल में सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी कहाँ पे होगा? यहाँ पे. मीन्स ये जो बेस है वहां से 4r/3 पाई जितने डिस्टेंस पे. Okay, 4r by 3 pi. Now here I am having only quarter circle, okay, only this much portion. So this center of gravity will be shifted towards this direction. Okay, ये यहाँ पे आ जाएगा और कितना डिस्टेंस शिफ्ट होगा? It is equal to 4r by 3 pi again. So for quarter circle, if we talk about quarter circle, so quarter circle में जो center of gravity है वो दोनों जो बेस है, मीन्स ये हॉरिजॉन्टल बेस ले लीजिए और वर्टिकल बेस ले लीजिए, दोनों से 4r by 3 pi जितने डिस्टेंस पे होगा. Okay, so if I locate in this figure, so it will be around here. ये जो वर्टिकल एज है वहां से 4r by 3 pi और ये जो हॉरिजॉन्टल एज है वहां से भी 4r by 3 pi डिस्टेंस होगा. So I have located here the center of gravity of section number 2. But x2 का वैल्यू कितना आएगा? अभी मुझे यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस चाहिए. This is x2. So tell me what will be the distance? x2 का वैल्यू कितना आएगा? Okay, yes, absolutely. So 30 plus 4r by 3 pi. Okay, that is x2. Okay, अभी रेडियस का वैल्यू हमारे पास अवेलेबल है. रेडियस इज इक्वल टू 30. एंड व्हाट विल बी द y2? y2 मीन्स मुझे यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस चाहिए. दिस इज y2. सो y2 विल बी इक्वल टू, क्या आएगा आंसर? यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस है 30. इतना डिस्टेंस है 30 मीन्स यहाँ तक का, और ये वाला डिस्टेंस है 4r by 3 pi. तो y2 yes absolutely 30 minus 4r by 3 pi. So substitute the values, you will get the answer. And while deriving the theories of moment of inertia, the moment of inertia of a quarter circle, we derived the equation Ig2 is equal to 0.11 r raised to 4. So this equation you have to remember. Okay. For quarter circle, moment of inertia about x axis of its own center of gravity, okay, यहाँ के against में about these axes is 0.11 r raised to 4. Okay. So now we have collected all the data. So simply now we have x2, y2, a2, a1, x1, y1. Okay, so find the answer of x bar and y bar, okay, using the equations that we are already having. Here x bar is equal to a1 x1 plus a2 x2 divided by a1 plus a2. Now why we are adding here? Because this section number 1 and section number 2 will be added. उसको जोड़ के मेरा पूरा सेक्शन है वो बनेगा. Okay, so that is why I have taken a1 x1 plus a2 x2 divided by a1 plus a2. Similarly y bar के लिए भी equation है. So let's see what is the answer. Okay, so if you find the, okay, let me open this in this browser. Just a minute. Okay, so now let's look at. Okay, so we have found here x bar is equal to a1 x1 plus a2 x2 divided by a1 plus a2. So I am getting the value of x bar is equal to 33.59 centimeter. So in my composite section, जो मेरा पूरा सेक्शन है उसमें मैंने फर्स्ट रेफरेंस y एक्सिस और रेफरेंस x एक्सिस ड्रॉ कर देना है. Okay. So here x bar is equal to 33.59 means x bar means कहाँ से कंसिडर करेंगे हम? y एक्सिस से 33.59 जितने डिस्टेंस पे एक वर्टिकल लाइन ड्रॉ करेंगे. Okay, that is the y axis for this composite section, and y bar is equal to, if we substitute the values in this equation, it is 37.1801 centimeter. Okay, means horizontal means x axis से ऊपर की तरफ जाएंगे कितना डिस्टेंस? 37.18 और वहां पे एक हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन ड्रॉ करेंगे. Okay, so this line will be my x line. Okay, and the intersection I will get the location of CG of our main section. Now अभी प्रॉब्लम में क्या पूछा है हमको? Find the moment of inertia of this section about centroidal x axis, means यहाँ पे find करना पूछा है. Okay. So if we see in this figure, okay, this is clear, so I am showing here. Let me put first a reference y and reference x axis, okay, and let me use other color. So first section का center of gravity कहाँ पे था? 30 सेंटीमीटर and 45. Okay. तो y डायरेक्शन में डिस्टेंस था 45 सेंटीमीटर. ओके, तो यहाँ से बॉटम में से 45, okay, approximately here. This is y1. And where is y2? What is the value of y2? y2 is 17.26. Okay, so 17.26 will be around here. Okay, this is y2, which is equal to 17.26. Let me draw a line so you get idea. So this is y1 and y2. Now let's locate y bar. Okay, y bar का वैल्यू कितना आया है? 37.1801. Okay, 37.1801 means approximately यहाँ पे आएगा. Okay, so this distance is actually y bar, which is equal to 37 point कितना था? 37.18. 37.18. And during analyzing the sections, जब भी हमने सेक्शन एनालाइज की है तभी क्या किया है? We have found the moment of inertia about this axis and moment of inertia about this axis, सेक्शन 1 के लिए और सेक्शन 2 के लिए. बट क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछा है? क्वेश्चन में पूछा है कि फाइंड आउट मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया अबाउट दिस एक्सिस. So we need to apply the parallel axis theorem. तो parallel axis theorem हम अप्लाई करेंगे. So let's see in a blank page. Let me clear these things so get better idea. We will apply the parallel axis theorem section by section so you get better idea. Okay, that's good. So let's put a rectangle जो हमारा section number 1 है. Let me put the reference axis. This is reference y and here is the reference x axis. Okay, मेरे पास है वैल्यू, किसका वैल्यू है, मेरे पास वैल्यू है y1 का. I have y1 is equal to 45 and I have y bar is equal to 37 point something. Okay, I have the value of y bar 37.18. So now I will apply the parallel axis theorem. I have already found the Ix(g1). Okay, means moment of inertia of section number 1 rectangle about its own center of gravity. Okay, so if I want to find the moment of inertia of Ixx, means जो मेरा final y bar distance पे है Ixx1 is equal to Ixg1 plus A1 into distance square. तो अभी ये दो पैरेलल एक्सिस है, उनके बीच में डिस्टेंस कितना है? इफ आई से आई कैन राइट y1 माइनस y बार जितना. y1 minus y bar is the distance between these two axes. So y1 minus y bar square. Similarly, semicircle के लिए भी यही चीज अप्लाई होगी. So for semicircle the distance would be semicircle जो था उसका सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी कहाँ पे था? लेट मी शो यू. यहाँ पे था y2. Now what is the distance between y bar and y2? It is equal to y bar minus y2. Okay, so this thing we will apply and we will get the final answer. So Ixx1, okay, total moment of inertia is equal to sum of section 1 plus section 2. तो अभी सेक्शन 1 का मोमेंट ऑफ इनर्शिया ये हमने ऑलरेडी फाइंड किया है bd³/12 प्लस area of this rectangle into distance square. Distance is y1 minus y bar square. So I will get the answer of Ixx1. And what is Ixx2? Ixx2 is 0.11 r raised to 4. Okay, this is Ig of a quarter circle, जैसा कि मैंने बताया था. Okay, and area of the quarter circle A2 is equal to pi r square by 4, and the distance between the CG and that will be y bar minus y2 square. Okay, so 37.18 minus this. Okay, so we will get the final answer. Simply add these two and you will get the value of Ixx. Okay. So are you getting this? That will complete our problem. Do you have any confusion? You may ask. Do you understand this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
So I will quickly take you to the another example. Okay, and this will be the final example. Then we will start next chapter from next lecture. Okay, so here find what is the problem statement? Find the moment of inertia about horizontal centroidal axis. Okay, now you horizontal centroidal axis. You keep this thing in mind. अभी तक हमने जितने भी प्रॉब्लम किए हैं वो horizontal centroidal axis के अगेंस्ट में किए हैं. But if vertical centroidal axis के against में पूछते हैं, then you have to find Iyy only. That is the difference. Okay, that I will give you in assignment. So here find the moment of inertia of this section about centroidal axis of a shaded area shown in figure. तो यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ एरिया बनाया है. So how we can analyze this section? So first your role is to divide this complex section into simple section. So how can I divide this section into complex section? Okay, कई बार स्टूडेंट क्या करता है, जैसा कि टी सेक्शन में बताया था कि वो सिंपल रेक्टेंगल्स में, छोटे छोटे रेक्टेंगल्स में डिवाइड करके बताएंगे, एंड ऐड दिस प्लस दिस प्लस दिस प्लस दिस। अगर आप ऐसा करते हो तो कितने सेक्शन बनेंगे? सेक्शन 1 2 3 4 सेक्शंस बन जाएंगे। But if you apply the method that we adopted in I section, okay, let me show you. So you can concentrate, you can assume that outer rectangle, okay, one outer rectangle is there, और उसमें से मैंने दो रेक्टेंगल्स, आउटर रेक्टेंगल है, उसमें से मैं दो रेक्टेंगल्स जो है वो कट कर रहा हूँ, लाइक दिस एंड लाइक दिस. So that will also make my section A. So these are equivalent. So what I did, I took one outer rectangle, and I subtracted this rectangle number 2 and rectangle number 3 from outer rectangle. That will make my this A section. And all the dimensions are given to us. Okay, so dimensions देख लेते हैं. आउटर रेक्टेंगल जो है वो कितने डायमेंशन का बनेगा? मीन्स सेक्शन नंबर 1, सपोज आई एम टेकिंग, लेट मी पुट द रेफरेंस एक्सिस. So this is reference y axis and this is reference x axis. Okay, so what would be the dimension of outer rectangle? आउटर रेक्टेंगल जो है वो उसका डायमेंशन, हाइट कितना होगा? 10 + 5 + 5 10 + 5 means 30. And what will be the width of this rectangle, outer rectangle? 20 + 5 + 5, it is again 30. So you can see it is a square actually. और सेक्शन नंबर 2 है जो इनसाइड रेक्टेंगल है, उसका डायमेंशन कितना बनेगा? If you see here, width is given to us. Width is 20, and height of this rectangle, you can see here, it is equal to 10. And if you look at this third rectangle, what are the dimensions of this third rectangle? Again, width is 20 and height is 10. Okay, so we have dimensions of all these rectangles. So now we will analyze, let me clear things. So we will do this section by section. Okay, and here we have asked to find the moment of inertia about centroidal x-axis. Okay, so we will first take section 1. Okay, section 1 is a rectangle, and let me put the reference axis. Reference x and reference y axis. Okay. So your task is to first find the area of this rectangle. Area of this rectangle would be 30 multiplied by 30, because इसका dimension क्या है? Width is 30 and height is also 30. So area will be with us. Find the location of x1 and y1 for this rectangle. तो कितने डिस्टेंस पे आएगा x1? 15 exactly. Okay, so x1 is equal to 15 and y1 कितने डिस्टेंस पे आएगा?
15.
Again 15. Okay, good. And you also find the moment of inertia about its own center of gravity. Okay, इसका moment of inertia कहाँ से पास हो रहा है? we need to find about these axes for section number 1. So it is equal to BD cube by 12. तो अभी किसका क्यूब लेंगे? ये जो पिंक एक्सिस है वो किसको कट कर रही है? दिस वर्टिकल एज को कट कर रही है. ओके, सो उसका क्यूब लेंगे. ओके, सो 30 क्यूब multiply by width, that is 30 divided by 12. So we will keep this data aside and we will analyze section number 2. Now section number 2 is again a rectangle, but let me put the reference axis so you get better idea. This is reference x and y axis. This is reference x axis and this is reference y axis. And what are the dimensions of this rectangle? Width is 20 and height is 10. So what would be the area of this rectangle? A2 will be 10 multiplied by 20. Simple. Find the x2 and y2. x2 means इसका center of gravity in x direction. वो कहाँ पे आएगा? कितने distance पे आएगा? फर्स्ट सी कि ये डिस्टेंस कितना है. दैट इज 5. ओके, तो दिस डिस्टेंस इज 5 प्लस मुझे ये डिस्टेंस ऐड करना है, दैट इज 10. ओके, तो 10 प्लस 5 इज इक्वल टू 15. एंड व्हाट विल बी द डिस्टेंस y2? मुझे यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस चाहिए. 20. That is 10 plus 5 20 15 यहाँ पे है. ओके, सो यहाँ तक का डिस्टेंस है 15 प्लस ये वाला डिस्टेंस हो जाएगा 5. so y2 will be equal to 20. And also find the moment of inertia of this section about its own center of gravity. तो यहाँ पे किसका क्यूब लेंगे? बोलो, इस एक्सिस के अगेंस्ट में पास करना है तो किसका क्यूब लेंगे? 10. Exactly. 10 cube multiplied by 20 divided by 12. Then we will keep this thing aside and we will analyze section number 3. So let me put the reference y and reference x axis. And where is the third cube? Over here, settled. So it is settled over here. And what are the dimensions of that cube? Again 20 by 10. Okay, so this age is 20 and this height is 10. Okay, so for this rectangle also find A3. A3 is equal to 10 multiplied by 20. Find x2. x2 कितने distance पे आएगा? x2 is
x3.
Sorry, x3. हाँ, okay, x3.
15.
So this distance is 5 and this distance would be 10. 20 by 2 is 10. So x3 will be 15 and y3, what will be the y3?
5.
5, exactly. Okay, so y3 is equal to 5. And again find the moment of inertia of section number 3 about its own center of gravity. तो यहाँ पे किसका क्यूब लेंगे?
10.
Again 10 cube multiplied by 20 by 12. Okay, so now we have A3, A1, A2, A3, X1, X2, X3, Y1, Y2, Y3. So find X bar, Y bar. Okay, and then ultimately finally apply the parallel axis theorem. So let's look at the values. So this is our problem for section number 1, a, x, y, and we can also find here I, x, g, 1. Similarly for section number 2 and section number 3. So x bar is equal to this. Okay, a1 x1 minus, okay, mind well, ये जो हमारा आउटर रेक्टेंगल है उसमें से ये सेकंड नंबर और थर्ड नंबर हम सब्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं. Okay, so that is why x bar is equal to a1 x1 minus a2 x2 minus a3 x divided by a1 minus a2 minus a3. So here you can see x bar is equal to 15 and y bar is equal to 17. Okay, so x bar would be 15. Okay, so if I put 15, so it is x bar. Let me draw the line. And y bar is equal to 17. So 17 कहाँ पे आएगा? Approximately here. So this is y bar, which is equal to 17. So now apply the parallel axis theorem. उसके लिए आपको क्या चाहिए होगा? Distance between the center of gravities of particular sections. तो अगर हम आउटर रेक्टेंगल देखते हैं, जो बड़ा वाला रेक्टेंगल है, उसका सेंटर ऑफ ग्रेविटी कहाँ पे था? y1 was 15. Okay. So at this distance, so y1. So for section number 1, डिफरेंस कितना आएगा? y bar माइनस y1, बिकॉज यहाँ पे y bar 17 है और y1 जो है वो 15 है. Okay, so फर्स्ट सेक्शन के लिए ये डिफरेंस आएगा. फॉर सेकंड सेक्शन, दैट इज सेकंड रेक्टेंगल, उसमें y2 कितना था? 20. Okay, so 20 means 15, 20 means यहाँ पे कहीं पे आएगा. Okay, so y2 is equal to 20. क्या अभी y2 और y bar में से बड़ा कौन है? y2. Okay, so we'll take the distance as y2 minus y bar. And what is the value of y3? 5. Okay, so y3 would be around here. Okay, let me show here. Okay, that is y3, which is equal to 5. अभी y3 और y bar में से बड़ा कौन है? y3 और y bar में से बड़ा कौन है? y bar. So we'll take the distance as y bar minus y3. Okay, so let's see how we did it. So total moment of inertia will be Ixx1 minus 2 minus 3. Okay, so for section number 1, Igx1 is bd cubed by 12 plus ax square. So for section number 1, as I showed you, y bar minus y1 square. Simply substitute the values, you will get the answer. For section number 2, Igx2, we have already found bd cubed by 12. And area of second rectangle, distance is y2 minus y bar square. And for section number 3, this, and distance is y bar minus y3 uska square. Okay. And simply our final moment of inertia will be Ixx is equal to Ixx1 minus Ixx2 minus Ixx3. So that will be your answer, final answer. And mind well, don't forget to mention the units. Okay, यहाँ पे हमको इस एग्जाम्पल के अंदर सारे डिस्टेंस जो है वो mm में दिए है. That is why we have unit will be mm raised to 4. So is it clear to you now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So I would stop here.